yours?
No, they're his.
Dave?
Yeah, they're all
I'm gonna work on a certain thing real quick.
Anybody else?
So,
Camera.
yeah, before we finish.
Been on.
A couple last things. So it got better about pinching the middle. Now about being more decisive in the middle. So that means, especially when we're up here, right, and we're attacking that ball, we're still too much of reaching at it rather than going at it and attacking it, going for it. Because, I mean, in order to slow that ball down, you know, you have to be very, very precise. And what happened there is anytime we attack the middle, you're trying to block it and it just floated, then we were wherever. So yeah, so being a little bit more assertive with that and jumping on it and attacking that ball. When it's at you, then the block is a little bit easier. Another one is working on, it works from the coming in all the way up to the kitchen line. And that is what I call like we call it, so there's two of them that I saw. There's bailout dinks, basically, is what we call them. There's two different kinds. So if someone gets a paddle and dinks with me, there you go. So if we're dinking cross court, right, and I get a ball dink right there, my paddle's going straight up, right? That's a bailout dink. If I get pinched, my paddle's going almost straight up. The same position I would have if I'm back here and I get pinched. The paddle's going straight up, that way I can drop it in the kitchen. What happens with you guys right now is we get into this dink rally and our dinks look like this kind of floating, or like straight line dinks like that, and then when we get pinched, so if he pinches us, we go, and that happens. So we either miss it in the net, or
we send it too
far.
Killed.
We go like this and we send it too far, and then the person takes in the air and we're in. So that's one of them that we've got to work on. That's a way to work on it, is where you'll play where someone's attacking the dinks cross court and I am just literally putting him in the kitchen. I want you to be more aggressive with the dinks. That way I can work on that ball. So you just work on
that's one that we
really taking that pace off that ball. The next one would be, so you're going to be straight ahead of me. Actually, do it this way. So I am going to dink. You're going to dink to the middle. When I get that ball, I'm going to stay here. You're going to dink to the corner. All right. So what it would be like this: is you're dink here. I'm going to stay here. You'll dink to the corner, and I work on that, so I can control that ball.
So when you're in difficult positions, you're resetting the point, basically.
That way I get used to that.
And you get weight under the ball too. It's almost like you're pounding.
Yeah, I wanted to go as high as I can make it without letting the ball bounce above.
Yeah, without getting too high.
So you want to throw the net by 3 feet as long as it doesn't bounce higher than this.
It stays kind of tight to the net.
Yeah, because what all it does is, I mean, if you see, if I play it right now like this, so you dink to the middle and then move me out. So if I play it like you guys are, what happens is I do this and I dink like this, but then I still got to get there.
You get all the way back.
Enough to get back.
You don't have time. You're giving yourself time.
Yeah, if the ball dies here, I've got to come in and then make a play instead of just waiting.
See, so if I can just wait and then give myself time, I can walk back up by the time he hits that ball. So that's probably the two of the big ones to work on, is really that, especially that first one that pinches you. That happened a lot, especially when you guys were back here. When I was rolling the ball down the line at your feet, you guys were back here doing this and pushing forward, meaning I was still able to get the ball in the air rather than straight up. The way the ball dies. Tries to get it back.
Matter of developing that touch. Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
very good.
Thank you very much, Joey. Appreciate it.
There you go. Yes, you want that more than anything.
This was dry when I wasn't holding it.
You're out of Tucson?
Yeah,
okay.
kind of.
Kinda?
Yeah.
You're a winter visitor?
I am gone for, I travel a lot teaching. So I'm gone for the next 3 months.
Where are you going?
Cooler climates? Yeah, I'm going to Albuquerque tomorrow. I take off.
Oh, geez.
I'm there for 3-4 days. Then I'm teaching in Dallas, New Orleans, Gulf Shores, Panama City, St. Pete's,
or the southeast.
Yeah,
London
and
getting warm.
then going all the way up to Naples where we play the U.S. Open. So I'll be in Naples for about 3 weeks
The US Open.
for teaching a little before, playing the U.S. Open. I'll stay there a couple days after the U.S. Open, and then I am basically staying on that East Coast. There's like 2 other tournaments in that east side of the U.S. Like Atlanta is a big one. It's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after the U.S. Open. So I'll stay there teaching in the Carolinas for a couple of weeks.
I think you're on the wrong side of the country, in the wrong place.
Yeah, really. This is where you need to be.
But you're based
No.
in Tucson going
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
You want to be in the Northwest all summer.
Yeah, in the summer, yeah.
In the summer, you want to be in the Northwest. You don't want.
Yeah, you're going
You said this isn't made out of plastic. What is it made out of?
Carbon fiber, all of it. So there's a rib cage in it. That's all. I don't
Also
know. That
carbon
one's
fiber.
real new, so you can't really see it. So like this one's a little more worn. So there's certain areas that you can kind of see. There's these little lines that go across,
Little ribs.
and that's all carbon
yeah.
fiber rib structure. That's inside. That's our core. We don't use it.
How long are you using this
honeycomb.
paddle?
So about
These gearbox.
2 years.
Oh, okay.
So do
What
they
did you use
do
before
they
then?
sponsor
I
you?
used unengaged paddle,
Oh, okay.
Elite Pro.
Familiar with that one too. What do you think of the new thicker paddles that everybody seems to be going to?
The truth?
Yeah.
I don't know why they're charging more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
169,
It's the
149,
same.
169.
It's the same exact
Yeah, they're just thicker than the
material.
other shit. Yeah.
So the funniest thing is, so Selkirk was the first company that
Selkirk,
started
yeah,
that.
mainly.
They ordered their normal one and got the wrong shipment, and that's how they became thicker.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
But people
that
are going,
ended
oh, this is the greatest
Yeah,
paddle
so they
ever.
just market it, and it's a little heavier, a little sturdier. So it ended up helping them out a little bit, because what happened was, at least at the beginning, now not so much. At the beginning, they weren't, they're a little sturdier, so they weren't breaking at the neck as much as the old ones used to. The thing that started happening was, because they got thicker, the honeycomb inside of it, the walls, to make them thicker, had to get skinnier, had to get even smaller. So now, after like 6 months, 3 to 6 months of hitting them, the little honeycomb starts breaking. So that's when you start hearing like a maraca in your paddle. That's the little honeycomb that's coming through. Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons of why I switched and called this company to see if they would sponsor me, because they're a big racquetball company.
Yeah, yeah.
I was their first player to get sponsored.
Oh, cool.
Was because it's just like every sport has gone through it, from wood to aluminum to this, all the way to
composites,
carbon
whatever.
fiber,
Yeah.
which was you want to get faster,
Give me a
lighter,
couple real
smaller.
quick. I just want to
not-
see what this feels like.
And pickleball is a weird one where I've never seen a sport go, to like this heavy wood to
Yeah,
like
wood.
faster, lighter, getting better, and then it got thicker
Back to
again.
back
and
to
clunkier.
more weight.
Now,
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Interesting. Now, how long have you been playing? 5 years.